Hi, this is Beata from Splitcoaststampers. In this video I want to show you how to create a Cami's Trifold card. It's called that way because Cambria Turnbow was the first one to use the slot punch from Stampin' Up! To create a tab to put your triangle trifold layers under. For my sample, I used Echo Park spring paper, this one, and Little Girl paper, Spellbinders beaded circle and standard circle dies, Bella Stamps Phoebe Keto stamp, and the rhinestones are from One to Scrap. To begin with, you can make it any size you want. Just you have to have the panel times 3 and then another 5/8 of an inch to add this little tab. My card measures 5 by 4, so I needed a 5 by 11 and 5/8 inch piece of cardstock, and I score it at 3 3/4 and 7 1/2, and then you fold it up. And you have your base. Next, if you want to add pattern paper, do that now, and then you will need to punch a window through your card front, which is actually the center panel. I'll show you in 1 second. I already prepared my paper. And next you would take your die and open your paper up and cut a window where you want your window to be with your die cut machine. I already did that. Here's my card, and then because I rounded the corners on my pattern paper, I will do the same thing on my card base. I love this tool. It's called the Corner Chomper from We Are Memory Makers. There. Now I wanted to add some pattern paper, and if you have this punch, it's now retired, but if you have this punch, it doesn't punch through a lot of layers because it's not made for that. So I already punched my pattern paper, which is just a tiny bit smaller than my 4 by 5 inch panel. So I already punched one layer, and I will adhere this and use it as a guide to punch the base. If you don't have this punch, you could just add a flower or something with a dimensional that stands up a little bit so it will hold the card base shut. There. Now you will need an image to peek through, and I already colored my Bella image. And when I tape those on, first let me take the adhesive lining off. What I do is I hold my paper like this, and I want mainly this big heart showing, and then fold the outer panel over, so I have the window, just the image just how I want it. Then you don't need to do that, but I wanted to have a frame, and I cut that out of beaded circle and standard circle nestabilities, and I'm adding it with dimensionals because I like rhinestones, and I want to add a little swirl underneath so it doesn't look like it's just stuck on, but like it comes from under the frame or originates under the frame. It just comes out. I put it on dimensionals. Line it up with the window. As you can tell, I used the same circle for cutting the window and for the inner part of the frame. There. And just add my frame, my swirl, just like that. And then if you want to, you can add a brad like I did here. Just add it right there to decorate that flap. And you all know how to set a brad, I don't need to show you. And then you can either leave it like this or add it on another panel to make it almost regular card size. I hope you try it out. It's fun, it's different. See you next time.